DC went through something. He lost the mother of his kids. How were you able to be there for a friend to let him know, bro, I can't even imagine the pain that you're going through, but I just want you to know that I'm here for you if you ever need me.
Man, that I cried more than he did. I don't know what to say, but I'm here. I don't have no words. If you need anything, if you need me to go pick these kids up every day, or if you need me to, whatever you need, I'm extending myself to you, bro. That caught everybody off guard.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Club Shay Shay. I am your host, Shannon Sharpe. I'm also the proprietor of Club Shay Shay. The guy that's stopping by for conversation and a drink today is one of the funnest comedians of his generation. He performs to sold-out crowds nationwide and internationally. The maestro of improvisation. He's one of the hosts and creators of the hit podcast Improv Show 85 South, which debuted #1 on Netflix. A popular and talented stand-up comedian, an actor, rapper, podcaster, writer, entertainer, host extraordinaire, a versatile performer, a fan favorite, a force to be reckoned with in the entertainment industry. He's fearless, the hilarious Karlous Miller.
Hey, what's up?
What he do?
Man, chilling, man.
Yo, lady. This man told me, we gonna start at 10 o'clock. What time is it?
Man, it's about 10 something. It's about 10 something.
10 something to 12.
It's about 10 something, man. Hey, you be telling these people this.
Oh, my bad. He was on time.
I was on time. I was in wardrobe. We'll get my together.
This man told me he in wardrobe. He got a sweat on and some black. Bro, I brought some of my cognac here, man, for you because, bro, what you've been able to do coming from Oxford, Mississippi. We're gonna talk about Oxford, Mississippi.
Oxford, Mississippi, man.
God damn.
Oh yeah. You know, Oxford, we growing, we blowing up.
Y'all ain't blowing.
Man, DK from Oxford.
Okay, you and DK.
DK Metcalf from Oxford.
You gonna leave me drink about this?
No, absolutely not, man. Hey, you got your own yak.
We gonna send you with a bottle too.
I need some, man, because hey, you know motherfuckers be coming on here cutting up. Motherfuckers been cutting up on here. They blaming this whole 2024 on your show.
That's what they said.
Man.
I ain't do nothing though.
Hey.
I just asked a question.
Hey.
You gonna cut up?
They said you had something to do with it.
Very little.
That's smooth.
I thought we was gonna sip.
No, we just gonna knock that on out, man.
Well, no, I'm gonna sip. I ain't gonna, because I won't be able to finish this interview.
Is this live? We on live?
Yeah. This man, he gonna go ahead and knock this out.
Man, you been on live going crazy. You showing out, man.
Yeah,
I got before we even get into it, I'm gonna tell you wildin'.
Yeah,
you wildin'.
Yeah, I ain't anticipate being this kind of part of 24.
Man. Yeah, you showed out in 2024. You all on live with it.
Man.
You trending? I know you don't be on social. You ain't seen none of this, huh?
No, I hadn't seen that part. I heard about that part.
Man.
I don't need to see it.
I'm telling you, they going crazy over there, huh?
I was out there bad.
You trending and everything.
I ain't trending. I ain't gonna
You
trend
ain't see
no
the trending topic? Talk her through it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they showing out. Miss B Nasty done hit me, talking about what's up with Unc and everything.
Oh, she hit you?
She hit. I know her.
You know her?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
Since you said her name, she been trying to reach back. You ain't caught none of her traction, though.
I ain't caught none of it.
Take her shopping or something.
Grocery shopping?
No.
Oh.
Spend some of that NFL money on her, man.
I ain't got no NFL, but I'm 20 years past that, Karlous.
You ain't spend all that NFL money.
No, I ain't spend it all.
You from small town Georgia. Sterling ain't let you spend all that money, man.
Let's talk about your upbringing. Grew up in Oxford, Mississippi.
Absolutely.
Obviously, University of Mississippi is located there, so that's a college town.
Yeah.
So what was Karlous growing up in Oxford, Mississippi like?
Man, it was always a constant hustle, man. You know, Ole Miss was right there, so it's so many things that I got into, like selling drinks at the game, breaking down tents, parking, construction. My stepdad from the country,
Right.
so we always had something to do. You know what I'm saying?
So you always had a hustle going on, even as a child.
Absolutely. So when I got into the comedy game and I started getting my foot in the entertainment industry, I parlayed that into the 85 South Show, into my own studio, into things like that. So that's where the grind comes from. That's where the entrepreneurship comes from.
So when you were growing up, what did you want to be growing up? I mean, you had all these odd and end jobs. Like you said, you're selling drinks at the football stadium. You breaking down tents. You're doing all these things. What did you want to be when you grew up?
I think I always wanted to be a comedian, but since it's such a small town in Mississippi, I've never seen anybody in the entertainment world. So I didn't know that was
impossible.
Yeah, something you could make a living doing.
Right. So did you play sports growing up?
Play some sports.
Because DK is from Oxford also. Did you know DK growing up?
Absolutely, bro.
Okay.
DK used to live right across the street from my auntie. I used to see him every day when he was a little boy. He used to just be standing in the screen door, back and forth, throwing the football with. His pops played football.
Yes.
And was a dog.
So, he was offensive lineman, if I'm not
absolutely,
mistaken.
like one of the first round draft picks out of Ole Miss. So Terrence Metcalf, he was a dog, bro. So. Yeah, I played a little sports, did a little running, a little cross country. I've been this size forever. So once you get hit by somebody who going to the league, you pretty much give up on all that.
So you gave it you know what? I ain't gonna get much bigger than this. Ain't no sense in me.
Yeah, I was way better at talking. Way better at comedy than any sport I ever played.
You have 8 brothers and sisters. So what was it like growing up in a family of that size?
It was dope because it's the country, man. Everybody is at grandma's house. And everybody getting the same ass whooping. It was just dope being, from a big family like that. Having brothers, all my brothers are huge, man. So.
Where do you fall at in the pecking order? You the oldest? You in the middle? You at the end?
I'm the oldest.
You the oldest of 8?
Yeah, man.
Well, you had it because you like the second father because you got to make sure all the younger ones stay in line because if they get out of line, they're going to blame you because you the older one, you know better.
But you got to keep in mind, all my brothers are over 6 feet tall.
Oh.
So my little sister bigger than me. I'm the oldest.
So you can't tell nobody what to do.
I'm the oldest, but I'm the smallest. Exactly. My mom had better insurance by the time she had them.
Now, high school. So what were you always a class clown? Were you always a comedian? Were you always trying to be funny? Or is this something that you kind of developed as you aged?
In the beginning, it's not like you're trying to be funny. Like I was dead ass serious. You get called on the read and everybody laughing, but I'm reading, but it's funny. So I never really got in trouble for being funny in school. So that was the real launch pad.
Right.
Like all my teachers used to let me just wild and talk because they knew I was going to do my work. So
how old were you when you left Oxford? What made you decide to say, man, I like Oxford, my family's here, but I need to get out of here if I'm going to do what I want to do?
What made me leave? My dad used to live in Atlanta.
Okay.
So he used to always come to Atlanta. So it was always like my second home. And then I got this job. I was a firefighter, for real.
Hold on. You were a firefighter. You went to school, you went trained and everything.
Absolutely. It was a dope ass job until we had a real fire. And then I quit. Definitely not.
You didn't quit on the job. You wait till you put the fire out and got everybody out, then you quit.
I kind of quit on the job.
How the hell that worked?
The chief came to me, he was like, Los, we got to go in. And I didn't want to go in the fire, so I was like, I'm not going in there.
You do realize that's a part of being a firefighter. You got to run into that.
We was going to fight fire from the outside. Like, we was just going to fight it.
So you going to use the water hose, you going to spray it from
outside. I'd never thought about going in the fire.
Oh.
And then once I found out we had to go in, when we got back to the station, he was like, I feel like we're gonna have to let you go. And I was like, I feel the same way. Cause I definitely been signing up for no shit like this. Like, hell no, I ain't no hero.
I feel like I quit, but you can let me go.
Yeah, you can let me go. You can go on there. I completely understand. So that didn't work out. Then I drove some trucks for a little bit, and then I was just like,
you had a CDL?
Yeah.
But damn, you done had a whole lot of jobs.
I told you I'm a hustler.
I'm just trying to figure out what made you decide that you wanted to be a firefighter though.
Nothing.
You just had some time on your hands.
I had some extra time, and I went and I passed the little physical test, and they kept calling me back, and then they gave me the job, and I was like, boy, y'all tripping. I'm definitely not built for this, man.
Okay. You also were a pizza delivery driver.
Absolutely. Now that was one of those jobs that was fun. And it really helped me jump the comedy off because I met a lot of people and they used to always just like call me to come and turn the party up and talk and rap and all that. So that was really how I built before social media. Right. That was before I.
So when you drop off the pizza to the customers, were you joking with them then? Were you?
A lot of them guys like it was like Deuce McAllister.
Okay.
He used to order a lot of pizza and shit like that. He ended up playing in the NFL for a long time. And then I met Eli Manning used to order a lot of pizza.
Damn.
So it was just I met a lot of people. I had a lot of partners who played football, so I knew everybody at Ole Miss. And we just go kick it and talk. And I was always known as that guy.
Now, I read the story that you had a partner that delivered pizza that got robbed by a little person. Was that you or your partner?
No, that was my partner, Roy.
He got robbed by a little person?
Absolutely.
How you get the drop on him?
Well, I don't know the details of the story, but once he was describing it, like the person to me, I was like, bro, we in a small town, we in Oxford. I know exactly who robbed you, but I couldn't tell him.
It ain't but one of them in a small town.
I mean, it's two, but it's two, and then they got a few sisters, so I know the sisters didn't do it.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's wild times out the old man.
You moved to Atlanta. How soon did you hit the comedy stage once you got to Atlanta?
I think it was maybe 3 weeks to a month. Started hitting this spot called Twisted Taco, me and my man Clayton English, and that was in 2005, and we've been doing it ever since.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you remember, so was that the main reason that you left Oxford, was to come to Atlanta to do comedy? Because Atlanta's the biggest city in the Southeast, so you figure like, you know what, if I go to Atlanta, that's probably where I'm gonna get my big break.
Man, once you hit Atlanta and you see that nightlife, you just kind of find any kind of way to
stay here.
Man, there was so much going on in Atlanta. It was Magic City Mondays, and Big Meech was still out, and everything
was popping.
It was Ferraris and Lamborghinis and all type of navigators. Oh, I gotta find something.
As a former NFL player, I know a thing or two about high performance, and that's why I drive the BMW 7 Series. This car has everything I need. It's big enough, comfortable enough, and luxurious enough to meet even my high expectations. When I'm behind the wheel of the BMW, I'm not just driving a car, I'm driving legacy. What I love most is the precision engineering, cutting-edge technology, and unmatched style, whether it's spacious interior, the powerful engine, or the smooth ride. BMW makes sure every detail is on point. I trust BMW to deliver the ultimate driving experience, and I know you will too. So why wait? Head over to BMWUSA.com. Check out models like the sporty X3, the all-electric i4. Build your dream car today and join me in experiencing luxury and performance that only the ultimate driving machine can offer. So when you hit the stage, so you say Twisted Taco was the first place that you performed. So what was that experience like? Was it what you thought it would be? Did you get booed? Did you like the adrenaline rush that you got from being on stage, telling jokes and people laughing? What was that experience like?
I don't want you to think I've been nowhere getting booed. I definitely wasn't getting booed.
You ain't never got booed?
No, I ain't been doing none of that.
What that?
None of that. I'm dead ass serious when I go on stage.
Okay.
I'm playing, but I'm serious.
Right.
Yeah, so the first time that I hit it, the adrenaline rush hit me, and I was like, oh, this is it. Because we went a couple weeks before we actually got on stage, you know, signed up, and then we saw a few casts, and then it's like, man, I can do this shit.
Right.
And then I got on, and it's just been a wrap ever since, never got off.
How did growing up in Oxford prepare you? Because Oxford is a little different than Atlanta, especially when you brought your ass here.
Exactly. Everybody in Oxford funny. Everybody. I'm talking about, we got some of the best talkers in the world in Oxford, Mississippi. So it was a lot of pressure on that to be like, I got to talk better than the best shit talker that I know. Right. So that was the real pressure for me.
Did talking, you know, growing up, did that prepare you? Because it's different talking, going back and forth with somebody in the barbershop or standing on the block going back and forth with somebody. Right. Now you got to do a set. You got to do 15 minutes. You got to do 30 minutes. How different was it for you to like, okay, I'm good at making people laugh, but I got to make people laugh for 30 minutes now?
Putting it all together was the hard part. And having just having enough to talk about was the challenge.
Right.
Putting it together, timing it out, like, and then you got to include the laughs. So I went on stage maybe for the first year or two, just like figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? I have a little set list of jokes or something like that I wanted to try out, what worked, what didn't. But you don't never scratch nothing. You just got to find a way to make all of it.
Make it all the funny.
Yeah.
So some people say, who was I talking to? I think it was Dion Cole said that he don't write anything. No, Marlon Wayans. Say, I don't write no jokes down. I just go up there and I just go. You said that you'd like have a little set, but how much do you write down, or do you have an idea in your mind like, okay, I'm going with this, and this tonight?
I would probably say, I break mine down into segments. I'll probably have like a fourth of something that I wrote or something that I thought was funny. And then some of that, you just got to say it first.
Right.
Then some of it is something that you may be working on that, you know, you just tooling up. So you got 1, 2, 3. Then you just leave room for some improv.
Right.
But some comedians, they have the voice like a Dion Cole or Marlon Wayans or Corey Holcomb. They can tell you sometimes it's better to just say it and do it,
right,
then write it.
Right.
Yeah.
I had Katt on, obviously, you know that.
Absolutely. That man, you got the comedy world in shambles right now, bro. Man, boy, that interview was explosive.
Before we get back to this, people got upset with me because Katt put a spotlight. Like, everybody telling jokes, everybody ain't friends. Everybody that's telling jokes. And so I think he put a spotlight on something that a whole lot of people didn't know, and maybe a lot of comedians didn't want people to know. Yeah. So they upset at Katt for opening Pandora's box. Did you know? You're in this arena. Did you know it was like that so many comedians kind of like beefing? I mean, not all, but there's this kind of animosity, this kind of beef between certain comedians?
Yeah, but it's in-house.
Okay.
It was nothing that he said that I've never heard.
You already knew, okay.
But it was mostly like, that's comedy club, green room, back room. That's between us.
Yeah.
So when he put it out in the public, and, you know, for him to be as big of a star as he is, ain't nobody get a chance to rebuttal.
Right.
And plus, it's hard when you come on a show like this and you talk and then your house ain't clean.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't think that that's over.
You don't think it's over?
I don't think that that's over. It's a few comedians that really upset about that.
Yeah. Oh,
like
yeah.
Steve Harvey not playing about that.
Yeah.
Earthquake mad about that. Ricky Smiley had just lost his son right around that time. So he took it a whole nother way.
I had Ricky on, I had Sid on, I had Steve on.
Lil Rel.
Lil Rel, yeah. Lil Rel came on after Katt.
Yeah.
And
they
so
went back and forth for a little bit.
But for me, I don't understand. It's just my platform. Right. Like, you and I talking. If you say something, I don't know what you're gonna say. Why people get mad at me for what Karlous say?
I don't know. I don't know. But see, Katt, he's not around the comedy world.
No. He's to himself. Yeah,
he's always been to himself. So a lot of comedians felt like, well, maybe he been sitting on that. Maybe he been riding around all these years and been wanting to say it and just didn't have time to say it. But to his defense, a lot of people have said a lot of stuff about him that he never said back. So I guess it was just the build-up of him getting his get back.
Right.
I ain't mad at either side. I get it.
Right.
But it's still a lot of shit about him that people gonna say.
Right.
That people may have forgot about. He got a lot of heat for shit that he did.
Yeah. What was your big break? When did Karlous get that big break and was like, you know what? I'm here.
I don't know if it is a big break. I think you just work and then you save up some bread and then be like, shit. Ain't nobody came here and had me no big check. I had to put a bunch of little checks
together.
I'm waiting on the big break. Shit, I'm trying to see what you don't want. What you done turned down? You ain't got going on.
I ain't got nothing going on, man. I ain't got nothing going on.
Hey, man, send me something.
Bad.
Ain't no big break. I work every week. I'm working every weekend. I'm still looking for it.
What is some of the best advice comedians have given you? Because you're in this arena now. You travel weekends during the week. And so obviously you come in contact with a lot of guys that's been doing this a lot longer than you. And some are probably a little bit more successful than you, although you're on your way and you're trying to get to that level of success. What's some of the best advice comedians have shared with you?
be funny. You be funny, everything. And like if you're a comedian and you're funny, everything else will find you. Like the money will come, the success will come, the fame will come. Just be funny.
Did you know you can make this kind of money being a comedian? Because I hear
say this kind of money.
Well, I mean, the way they be talking, they be making like 6 figures.
Only 6?
No, see, that's what I'm saying. Well, damn.
And they cheated. They only get 6. They only got 6.
No, but I'm saying, I mean, you do it
that ain't
6 a night? That ain't enough for a night?
6.
7?
6. 8? I thought you meant like for a year?
No, I'm talking about no, hell no. Not for no year.
6.
Not for no year. Okay. Obviously, you doing, let me ask you a question. How many days a year you say you tour? That you in the club?
In the club, what is this, 52 weeks?
52 weeks?
I might do 40.
40.
45.
45.
It depends.
Right.
Because sometimes it depends on where we at in the country, bro. Like when shit be crazy, it's the best time for comedians. Right. Like it's election year. So
yeah, so
people need them laughs.
So are you doing 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday? Or you doing 1 show Friday, 1 show Saturday, 2 shows Sunday?
I usually do 8 shows a weekend.
And it ain't but 3 days in the weekend.
Yeah, add it up.
What the hell?
When you good, they'll come see you. It don't matter. I could do a show at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and sell it out, huh? I do a 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. If I'm feeling real freaky, I throw a late show on there. It really just depends on the city.
How you, bro, to keep that kind of energy, because I know you don't want to shortchange anybody. You want the people that came at 4 o'clock to feel they got the same show as the people that came at 7, 9, or if you have the midnight show. So you don't want to shortchange anybody. Exactly. How do you keep that level of energy up to like, I got to stay here for basically 8, 10 hours?
I can't tell you everything now, because it's going to be somebody watching this show trying to steal the whole sauce. The whole sauce now.
Okay.
But the way that you can do that and keep it fresh, man, you got to make sure you got your routine. You got to eat right. You got to get you some rest.
Right.
You might have to get on live for a little minute.
Ah, there you go. See, there
you might have to get on live for a little minute.
You ain't on live like that.
Come on now. Come on now.
You on your MTV, Your Mama.
Right.
What was that experience like? How did that come about?
I looked at it like, in hindsight, I should have looked at it as a little bit more of an opportunity, but I was looking at that like a check for right then.
Okay.
Because when I was doing it and I was going through the process, man, I was like, this ain't really shit that I thought it was. Let me get this little money and get on about it.
Right.
But it was dope, man. Wilma Valderrama. Isn't that how you say it?
Wilma Valderrama.
Yeah, Wilma Valderrama.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah, he cool to hell.
Yeah.
Bro. But it was dope. It was just one of those things that I got to do early in my career. Right. And get on TV, man. Anytime you get on TV as a comedian, you got to parlay that into your live shows and sell some tickets.
Right.
So anytime you get on a big platform, MTV, Your Mama, or Hell Date or something like that, you got to make sure that you got a great show to follow that up, because people gonna come see you.
Yeah.
And once you get them in there, you sell them a good show, you got them.
Do you think about, because you see a lot of comedians, and you can go way back. You can go back to Richard Pryor, you go back to Red Fox, you go back to Eddie and Martin and all these guys. Is TV, is that kind of like movies? Is that kind of your thing? Is that kind of where Karlous would like to head?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's like movies and TV, I look at them like totally separate.
Okay.
Like movies, that's something where you can get a big check, but when you get on TV and they see you on the regular and they get to see you be diverse and you get to bring your characters and the voices and your slapstick comedy, I think the TV is the package that where it's like, if you get on there on the regular and you stay on there, that's where you can really make some bread at.
Because you can do that TV show and then go straight. Because you can take those and then go straight to hit the road.
Absolutely. But I like TV because it's just, people get to see more layers of, comedians. All comedians can either do like some voices or like impressions or serious drama.
Right.
Like, I love to see comedians get like roles where they don't have nothing to do with comedy and then they just kill it, like Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. Yeah.
Exactly. So you can parlay that however you want to.
You was also on the Monique show.
Yeah.
What's it like working? Because Monique, you know, loud, she talks, she's difficult to work with. I had on the show and she was great.
She ain't difficult to work with. She just ain't to be played with. That's the difference. Yeah. Monique is she's gonna stand up for what she believes in. She's not finna let you talk to her crazy. You're not finna be making demands. It's like she a boss.
Yes.
See, and it's the difference between being a boss and an employee.
Right.
When you hire Monique, you get the whole Monique.
Right.
But you don't get to tell her what to do.
Right.
And that's another conflict that comedians have. Sometimes they hire us to talk. And then they don't want to hear it. They think they can control what we're going to say and when we're going to say it. It don't work like that.
It don't work like that.
Absolutely.
Okay, you was on Comic View.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
It was dope. That was one of those shows that I grew up watching. So I would have did that for free. You get what I'm saying? Just to put my name on the wall like that. I did Def Comedy Jam too when they brought it back. So all of those shows that I got to like be a part of, that was part of like my journey. Anytime they call them, I always do them.
Was that all? I mean, obviously, when you see those, you see Def Comedy Jam, you see Comic View. Was that always a goal of yours to get on those shows?
It was a dream. Because like I said, I didn't know that it was achievable. I thought when you were a comedian that, you know what I mean, it was somewhere that you went to become a comedian.
Right.
All these people were funny. Like, how did they get that good? So I just be at the crib watching that every night. Like, man, that's dope how you could just turn your personality into your job.
Right. But as a child, did you did you write jokes? Did you write anything that you thought was funny? Or you just made light of situations that you saw? Kids, you know, maybe weren't as smart as you, or just, you know, some things, you know, they walked a little funny, they were a little slow, they was in a grade, you know, they started out together, then a couple of years later, they still in that same classroom and you done moved on a couple of grades. Did you make fun of kids?
Nah, I made fun of everybody, but I used to cuss a lot.
You used to cuss a lot as a kid?
I was the cussing ass kid. Like from the time I learned how to talk, I used to cuss.
Your mom, your parents let you get away with that?
It's not necessarily getting away with it, but sometimes you gotta weigh the risk and the reward. Sometimes that ass whooping was worth it.
Nah. Hell no.
Yes, it was. It was. It was, man. I used to get in trouble for cussing all the time.
Right.
I had one coach when I was in like middle school, junior high, 6th grade to 8th grade. It don't matter what day it was or where I was. He caught me cussing every day. Coach Terry, it's like as soon as I get through cussing, I turn around, he was right there. Man. So that was pretty much my thing growing up as a kid, bro. I used to always be the one to be like, man, it's up. And then they'd be like, Karlous said it. So
you was on Last Comic Standing.
Oh yeah.
Did you because if I'm not mistaken, Keenan Ivory Wayans was a judge, Amy Schumer was a judge.
Yeah.
What did you learn from that experience?
Not to listen to Amy Schumer. Why she on there giving advice? She didn't win. Is that what you did, Amy? I'm not listening to you.
Because you've been on these shows. I mean, you've been on a lot of high profile shows. I mean, so your name has been out there. Karlous, it's not like you've been, you know, you on the chitlin circuit and don't nobody know who you are. You put your name at the forefront. So you kind of had a name even before you became this.
Sometimes. See, some of these shows, right, like you need the chillin' circuit.
Yeah.
Because black people make you famous and then white people make you rich. So if I wasn't good at making black people laugh, they wouldn't have no interest in bringing me to these platforms.
Correct.
And then sometimes you get on these platforms and they be great opportunities, but they don't be paying. And that make me lose all interest in them.
So you need to get a check to be free.
Cause I'm grinding.
Right.
I'm over here in the hood.
Right.
And you know, you might get a call from the street dude, Big Baby. He got you in Greenwood, South Carolina at his cousin's spot, but he got that big show money.
Yeah.
And they love you enough.
Right.
And the show might not start at 1 o'clock in the morning. We drinking good Club Shay Shay. Baby that handed you 3,500.
Yeah. And I'm there.
Singles. But then you go and they want you to do 6 weeks of TV. For and free. You ain't making. And then you got to pay taxes on it.
Had you won, how different would your life have been had you won Last Comic Standing?
It wouldn't have been too different.
$250,000 wouldn't have changed you?
Nah, I would have messed that money up. So
it would have changed.
I would have messed that money.
You'd have jacked that money off.
I'm so glad I ain't get that money right then.
Yeah.
Cause my mama had just passed. So I'm dealing with the sadness and the depression. Then you gonna throw some money on top of that. I probably wouldn't even be here right now. I would have messed that money up way too quick. Probably would have caught a charge.
You went on hell date. So you, like I said, you stay on TV, Karlous.
I'm grinding.
So let me ask you a question. How do these opportunities, you have a manager, like I got somebody that I think would be perfect for this because you are a showman. You know how to get in front of the cameras. Yeah. And that's a part of it. Knowing how to play to the cameras, knowing how to play to a crowd. Everybody can't do that. There are a lot of people that can be funny, but they don't know how to play to a crowd, play to a camera, especially because when that red dot go on, that's a whole different animal.
Right. And plus the comedy that you selling to like a mainstream TV audience, it's
different than what you
could just really just rock when it ain't.
Right.
But I do got a dope team. My manager, she been in the game for a long time. She's been around all the big stars. Me and Dave Chappelle got the same manager.
Okay.
Ricky Hughes, she dope as hell.
Right.
So, I wanted to get somebody who knew the comedy world, but also knew the business side of it. So if she working with Dave Chappelle, who's one of the top comedians of this whole generation, it's like, she can go over there and she got time to deal with me and all this I got going on. I know that it's coming from a great place.
A lot of times people don't want someone that big because you're like, man, you got Chappelle. You ain't got no time for me. You ain't gonna put no time in me because you got Chappelle and he all over. I mean, he's selling, he got Netflix specials and he all over. He can put his stuff up and it's gone. And so when you gonna have a little time for little Karlous?
But I'm living in the dream.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you've been a professional athlete. You know what it's like. It's a job. But man, you used to love to put that damn Baltimore Ravens on.
Yeah.
And just being there, just like, man, I can't believe this shit, bro. I was at Savannah State and now you get what I'm saying? So man, I'm in the moment.
Right.
That was some more great advice that I got, man. Make sure you find time to enjoy it too.
Can you?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because I can honestly say, Karlous, I don't really know if I enjoyed the journey.
Really?
Even though I was headed to a destination. I think that's the fun part about me, is that the journey that I was on, but I didn't have time to think about it. I didn't get a chance because I was afraid I was going to get caught up and it was going to distract me. And I wasn't going to be as focused. I wasn't going to be as hungry. I was not going to be as driven in order to finally get to that destination if I didn't do what I needed to do. So I don't know if I necessarily enjoyed it. Even though I was on that journey, I don't know if I enjoyed it until I stepped away from it.
You're still enjoying it. You still enjoying it.
No, I'm talking about the football.
Man, if it wasn't for the football, ain't no Club Shay Shay.
I know, but I didn't enjoy it when I was doing it. See, you say you enjoy it as the process is happening.
Absolutely. Nah, absolutely. Because it's like you said, I'm from Oxford, Mississippi. It ain't nothing to go on to if this don't work out.
Right.
You know how many is waiting to see me back in the crib? I told you.
That's everywhere.
Now look at him. He right back here.
Yeah.
Hey, man, bring some more of this.
He done got in the hall. The NBA is finally back, and new season means new ways to get into the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. Who's draining threes from beyond the arc? Who's crashing the boards and grabbing rebounds? Get behind your favorite player and prop bets you can make on DraftKings, home of the NBA player props. Ready to place your first bet? Try betting on something as simple as picking your team to win. Go to DraftKings Sportsbook app and place your bet. First time new DraftKings customers can bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Take it to the rack with DraftKings Sportsbook. Every point counts. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code MONEYMOVES. That's MONEYMOVES for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. When you were on hell date, man, because that's this relationship thing and we're going to talk about the 50-50 and what it takes about on the first date and how much you spend on the first date. So let me ask you this. What's the appropriate place to take someone on the first date? How much is the appropriate amount to spend on the first date?
That's a tricky question. You always got to come with the mulligans. It ain't no set amount. How much do you like her? What's your budget? See, men, We lose because we don't plan enough.
Right.
If you plan the date, you can plan within your own budget.
Right.
So if you take her somewhere that you can afford, that you plan, it's gonna make it look like you had this whole thing laid out.
What if you pull up to the place and she like, she don't get out of the car?
You gotta act like you excited. You gotta play it up. I heard so much about it. I heard the food is good. You gotta act like you ain't never been there before. What happened to game? What happened to game? What happened to game? Why did this get so complicated?
Right.
Man, if you a dude and you make $1,000 a week, that's how much fun you gonna have. You gonna have fun. You gonna have $1,000 worth of fun.
Right.
If you got $1 million, you gonna have $1 million worth of fun. And everything that fall in between that's just what it is.
But what if you make $1,000 a week, but she one of them over 2,500?
She make $2,500?
Yeah, she used to like 25. She got a $2,500 budget.
Hey, man. That's where we went wrong at. A lot of dudes out here dating women that don't like them. If she already like you, it don't matter where you go.
But you know, we like to put our coverage. We like to get what we think we don't supposed to have.
I don't. Y'all do. I don't. So I'm not even pursuing. If you don't already like me, we not going nowhere anyway.
But hold on, Karlous.
You got to like me immediately.
But I'm saying, but you got to go introduce. I mean, look, I know you Karlous Miller. They know you Karlous Miller. But I mean, you got to do a little court. You got to like, hey, how you doing? What's your name? I'm such and such. I'm shit.
No, I don't. That's the problem right there.
Man, where you meeting these women at?
Man, meeting them. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not meeting nobody. They meeting me. Well, y'all not using your fame right.
Man, give me a pen. I'm about to start writing these jokes.
Your fame right.
I'm about to start writing these jokes if that's what they do when they coming out there like that.
You got a show. You got 3-4 NFL announcing job. Man, you 6 feet plus. You got muscles and you rich. The hell who you trying to impress? You know how many women already like you?
Man, I'm from the old school. You know, hey, how you doing?
Man, the old school, they done told the old, ain't no old school.
They know they knew now, huh?
Hell no. Hell no. Man, you crazy as hell. We're gonna link on social media. I'll just send you some.
Okay.
You ain't gonna go on, you don't know, when you going on Club Shay Shay? Hey, look, I don't got nobody business to tell. They ain't gonna call me. I ain't got nothing but good shit to say. I don't hate nobody. I'm friends with it. I'm too cool. They don't need me.
Right. So what about 50-50? You go out on the date. Because they say, okay, if the man asks the lady out, he's supposed to pay. If she asks him out, is she supposed to pay? Or we going 50-50? How does this work?
No.
You old school.
When it comes to that, if you take a lady out, you definitely got to pay.
Right.
Because you can't go half with her, then ask her for something later on. You can't.
But hold on.
You can't.
You can't ask it the first night, though, Karlous. You got to wait like a couple of weeks, a couple of months.
What? Wait. Who taught you this? Who you been with?
Man, I'm the old school.
Who you been with?
They didn't do that. When I was growing up, they didn't do that. They ain't do that, though, Karlous.
Man, stop it.
I ain't lying, Karlous.
Come on, man.
Not after one night. You take somebody out to eat and they go, oh, no, they don't do that, Karlous.
Why? Why you doing all this?
I'm just saying.
I done seen you shoot your shot a few times.
Yeah, they ain't hit nothing.
You ain't hit nothing?
Yeah, the turkey's still flying around there. I ain't brought no turkey home for Thanksgiving yet.
Try it now. After that live, you might be able to pull something now. These ladies out here rich as hell too now.
I know.
Sometimes you have to go out and you got to show them what it's like when they coming on your side. So sometimes it's an investment. It's coming right back.
Right.
Especially when you start shooting at these high profile ladies.
Yeah.
They already got money. They got divorce money and all that. Man, they don't be worried about your income like that. They be wanting somebody who fit the aesthetic now.
But the high profile, you know what comes along with high profile?
Yeah. See, that's the thing. A lot of men don't know how to play their position no more. If your lady high profile, shut up. Ride in your truck and your Hellcat and shut up. Let her get that money.
Yeah. Where's the best place to meet a woman?
At work? At her job.
No, you can't talk to somebody at your work.
At her job.
You can't if you work there, you can't mess with somebody there.
Say for instance, she work at the hospital, right?
Yeah.
And then you down there, your little boy got asthma or something. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you need to see her
Right.
and her job.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I thought you said like, okay.
Like if you at work, like if you at Amazon and you delivering to a crib, you might just leave that one.
Yeah.
But if you catch her at her job, it's a whole different story.
But you know, let me ask you a question. See, like, you see a nice looking lady, you deliver a package to her house. She nice looking. She ain't probably gonna give you the time of day.
Right.
But if a nice looking chick deliver that package, that same Amazon driver, she a lady, and she nice looking, and she deliver a package to Karlous' house. Karlous, hey, let me holler at you. What's up? Why is it like that, Karlous? Why they don't give us the time of day if they see us dressed up in a 9 to 5? But if a young lady working a 9 to 5 and she like that, we don't care.
Because women know how to add. They can add up about how much money you making.
Mm-hmm.
So they like men who got disposable income. Cause when a woman really looking at you, she trying to see, like, it ain't about if you sexy or not. It's like, what your lifestyle looking like.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I bring this over here to where you at, how you gonna upgrade that?
Right.
So a lot of dudes be trying to pull that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Pull something that ain't really for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like that ain't in your league.
Mm-hmm.
Don't nobody want nobody in their league.
No, they don't.
But a player like me,
yeah.
I'm trying to holler at who like me.
Right.
I ain't doing no impressing. I'm not impressive. You just gotta already like me.
But you know, them delivery people, they making break now. You see what what Brown can do for you? They making big bank.
They always have.
They did?
They always
Man,
have.
I should have got me a job there when I was in school.
Bro, you ain't getting no job. You ain't never had no job. You had no job, bro.
I had manual jobs when I was growing up.
Like what?
I worked in the tobacco field. I clipped.
Where the hell is a tobacco field?
Tobacco?
Some of your stories be older than you.
I
be listening to your story. You be like, we grew up in a concrete house.
No, we did.
Bathroom. Where?
South Georgia.
You said there wasn't no bathroom in the house.
No, none. 1,000 square foot, cinder block, cement floors, tin roof. If you take it to the house, I can take you there and see it.
It ain't there.
It's there.
For real?
Yeah. I ain't in there. Yeah, I don't think nobody lived there, but yeah, oh yeah. Drink well water, absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. You come from very humble beginnings.
Very, very. I still am, and I don't want to go back. That's why I work so hard, Karlous, because I knew what it was like. I know what it's like to be
Me
hungry.
too. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. So I can't be having no lady who just all she about is money. Cause we going to Oxford sometime.
Yeah.
And they don't even sell Louis Vuitton in Oxford. We don't have no Gucci store.
Right.
Ain't no mall.
Right.
Ain't even nowhere to buy nothing expensive, baby. Hey, we finna kick it out here in the yard and let these mosquitoes bite your ass. Yeah. We're gonna see how much love really
The most expensive thing in a small town like what we got is a tank of gas.
Come on.
Gonna cost you about $75. That's all we got.
You finna go to Walmart and you can get whatever you want to. Now that's balling to me.
Yeah. Have you ever used a dating site?
I ain't never been on there.
I ain't either.
I ain't never been on there. Social media is about as close as a dating site as I'm gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really do all that. I like to meet them in person anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause they be adding them filters and they don't be looking like that in real life like they be looking on them social media pages.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nah, it is.
No, it ain't.
Listen, if you tell me you got a car, if you selling me a 2017 car, say you got 70,000 miles on it. Bruh, how you gonna come up here to think dent it all up, ain't got, but hey, it's on blocks.
It ride like it's brand new.
Nah.
So that's really been the problem though. You're like, you ain't finding the ones that look like.
No. Look, man, I work a lot. You think you work like I work a lot. We're doing 4 shows a week of Nightcap, Ocho and I. About to go to 5 days a week. I got 2 days a week on First Take with Stephen A. And then I shoot Club Shay Shay 1 to 2 times a week.
Now, how much you spending on these dates? Come on now. Come on.
I mean, now I got bread now.
You been had bread.
No, I didn't have no bread.
But you a Super Bowl champion. You're not finna sit up here and act like we got the same money. No. I'm not finna go for that shit. You been rich and famous.
Karlous,
you was in there 96, 94.
No.
When the Broncos had the orange jersey, you was on there. Man, you been had paper.
But here's the thing, though. I was a 7th round draft pick.
Your brother got paper, too.
That was his paper.
He still looked out like,
he did enough to get me motivated to see what he had, knowing that I wanted that. I saw the house with 3-car garage. It had indoor plumbing. I saw central heating and cooling. I wanted that. But I made $63,000 my first year.
What about them other 20 you played?
Yeah, but I'm talking about in the beginning.
What about, no, see, you that's the past.
I got bread now. So it's not a thing. But I look at it like this here. I look at it in the value like, okay, you know what? I believe if she came with her girls, she would still order like this. If I look at you and all of a sudden you talking about you want the seafood tower and that thing got 6 lobster tails and 5 crab claws and all and scallops and no.
Come on, you ain't telling me you putting these women on no budget, bro.
I'm on a budget.
No, hell no.
Yes, I am.
I don't believe that.
I'm on a budget.
Come on, man.
I'm a pro hustler.
Man, you still getting undisputed money. Stop lying to these folks. I get it. This your show. You don't want nobody asking you for nothing.
No, the undisputed.
You got paper, man.
Undisputed money stopped.
You got glasses on. You getting paper.
It stopped a couple of months ago, the undisputed money. It stopped a couple of months.
They got something for you. You getting some residual?
I get no residual.
Skip! No. Come on, Skip!
That's all gone.
You getting paper.
Nah.
I don't hear that, bro. NFL Network.
No, I'm an ESPN now.
Hall of Fame.
They don't send no checks for the Hall of Fame.
They send you some money for having bad knees now.
No, they don't.
You don't get no retirement. No, pension.
I mean, I haven't taken my retirement yet. What I'm gonna take my retirement for? I don't need it.
What you mean? Oh, you got so much paper, you don't need it.
Nah, I don't need it.
That's what I'm saying. Stop playing. You and Ocho getting independent money? Y'all got a podcast?
Yeah, we doing okay.
Y'all got
I mean, we doing okay.
You doing ads. You done partnered up with La Portier, all that. You got paper. You got a little part right here. That's money.
But
when you get the part.
But I've had this part since 72. It's the only haircut I've ever had.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You done trademarked the whole thing.
Got no trademark.
Come on, you bullshit, man. I know you don't. Nah. You don't be taking them, letting them get 6 lobsters. Take them.
I'm allergic to shellfish, so you can't even eat seafood around me.
Let her get the 6 lobsters.
No, she can get the steak though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Good fish.
Take her out. Let her act a fool with it. She can't eat more than you can buy.
Mm-hmm.
No, she can't.
Man, look. I think $300 is a good budget.
It ain't.
$300 ain't no good budget.
Absolutely not. This Atlanta. You know what I mean? Drug dealers and scammers and stealers and robbers and athletes. We got the Atlanta Hawks, the Falcons, the Braves. You know how much money baseball players make?
I do.
So if you catch her after she been down there in Lenox with one of them Atlanta Braves and you show her $300.
See? You named. Now, which one of those teams Shannon Sharpe play for? The Falcons? The Braves, the Hawks, the MLS team, which one he play for?
Club Shay Shay. You got that paper, man. Stop playing. It ain't but a few of them that got it. You got it.
Have you ever had a bad experience going over to a woman's house?
Absolutely.
What happened?
One time I was over a girl's house and the dude showed up. They was downstairs talking. This nigga came upstairs and I'm like, hey, she a good woman. Take care of her. And he left. That was the weirdest.
Huh?
Yeah, that was the weirdest.
He's supposed to have to tax you. You ain't had no jewelry on or nothing. He's supposed to let me get that partner.
I don't wear jewelry. My whole thing is to look like I don't have nothing.
He came upstairs, said, hey man, she a good woman, man. You got your good one here.
Yeah.
Take care of her.
He was hurt too. I don't know what she was whispering to him down there about, but this was...
Why he came upstairs? How he knew you was upstairs?
I guess she told him.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
You know, I wasn't worried. I had that 40 on me.
Oh, okay.
I'm not coming over there without that 40.
See, that's why I stopped, because they told me I couldn't bring my...
I couldn't
bring that stick over there. So I said, I can't come over there.
I ain't going over there without that.
No, but it stopped me from, I had a bad experience, and I was asleep.
He had the whole...
I wouldn't sleep that time. Me and my homeboy Bucket, he told a story. People thought I was lying. I called her, and she's like, I would say, I'm in town. She's like, well, come back over. So we turned around, because we had just left campus, because she lived close to campus. We turned around, opened the door. She got a robe on. She said, well, come on back here. I want to talk to you. I told my homeboy, I said, Bucket, he got a Jet. He grabbed a Jet magazine. So we about 5 minutes in, I done took my necklace off and set my, bracelets up and rolling. I got a diamond rolling. I done took that off. By this time, I see the door handle turning. I said to my homeboy, no, I ain't on no Amtrak stuff. I don't even know what's going on. So by this time, the door swing open. Dude got that chopper. I said, Lord have mercy. I say, my man, this your people? He said, yeah, 2 years. I said, oh, Lord. He said, my man, you? I said, yeah, I'm him. He said, I thought so. I said, my man, my bad. I said, my bad. I said, bro, I ain't know. I put my shirt back on. He got me shook now, Karlous, because but I'm thinking in the back of my mind, I said, but damn, my homeboy, I ain't let him get the drop on me. His partner had the sawed off on him. So that's why he ain't tell me nothing. I didn't know this till later. One came in through the front, the other came in through the back.
Oh, man.
So check this out, we leaving. I said, God dang, man, I left my watch and my bracelet. He said, man, forget that. I said, whatever, better stop this mofo. I'm finna go get that. I went right back, opened the door. I said, my man, let me get that watch and bracelet off the dresser. He said, here you go. He handed it to me. So we pull it off. They get to fighting. She run out the house, robe tore. Don't leave me. She jumped in the truck with us and left. I said, now, Karlous, that was the second time. The first time I had just got drafted, came back, and I didn't want to drive all the way home because I didn't want to wake my grandmother up because she's going to be panicked because she didn't know I would have been coming home. So I asked her, I said, you seen anybody? No. I said, you mind if I spend the night? No. I could have just took my tail to La Quinta, spent that little $50, but
See?
But anyway, man, I'm laying there, Karlous, I'm like this here. You ever had the sleep paralysis? You can hear things, but you can't move?
Yeah, absolutely.
After a while, I hear people arguing, and it's getting louder and louder. After a while, boom, the door fly off the hinges. So hey, I just got drafted in the NFL. I'm 6'2", I'm 21 years old, and I'm prime, athletic. I jump up like what it is, and then I look at him. Oh, Lord. He got some bodies on his resume. I know who he is. I said, my man. He said, Sharpe, man, bro, I'm so proud of you, man. I'll be telling the homies, I know you, man. I'm proud. Congratulations, man. I used to watch you at Savannah State. I said, bro, I ain't know. He said, Sharpe, I ain't got no problem with you. He said, but I'm tired of this beat lying. I'm putting my shoes on. I say, me too.
Man.
So that last time when the dude pulled a chop on me, that was 93. I have not closed my eyes at a woman's house since.
I don't blame you.
I said, and people talk about, what you mean, if a dog bites you, the likelihood of you going to buy a dog is not very likely because you have a traumatic experience with said situation. Dude don't walk over me a chopper, dude got bodies on the resume, kick the door in, and you think I'm supposed to just go over there and they just
Do you don't understand that you just got drafted?
Yeah.
Anywhere that you would have took her that was yours, she was gonna be impressed. You could have had a 1-bedroom condo downtown.
I ain't have no place though. I was in college. I'm sleeping in the dorm. We can't have nobody in the dorm. And I don't know how it is now, but
you an athlete. When you start listening to them people?
Oh no. I follow the rules, Karlous. Cause they'd kick you out. They'd kick me out of school.
No, they wouldn't. You the only one going to the NFL on the whole team.
Karlous, I'm telling you.
Bro, you Shannon Sharpe.
I know.
You the star player. You think you finna get kicked off the team for having a woman in there?
I would've. Cause they're gonna make an example out of me. And second of all, my brother's Sterling Sharpe. So I don't want to do anything that's gonna bring shame or disappointment to him. And I'm Mary Porter's grandson. So I always factor that in. Cause before that, now you absolutely right. I'd have been a little bit more reckless.
My grandma would have been so proud of me. Yeah, my grandson down there getting all the hoes.
No.
Yeah, he running through them.
Yeah. You said you wanted to legalize prostitution.
Yeah.
Why?
Medical prostitution.
What kind of medical is prostitution?
Think of how much depression is out here. Think of how many young men out here sad, nothing to look forward to. They don't even know how to talk to women. They need that.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Everybody don't got access to go live like that.
Oh, Lord. I heard of medical marijuana.
Yeah.
But medical prostitution.
Yeah. I think there should be an industry that is regulated, that people can enjoy, And it would take a lot of stress off going 50-50 and where to take her for a date. A lot of people don't have conversations like that.
Right.
It's just the means to an end. And if they did it right and clean and kept everybody safe, it'd be dope. It'd be dope. It probably decrease the violence, crime would go down, employment would go up.
Right.
Because if you knew that you could spend this money having a whole great weekend, that might inspire somebody to work a little harder, might help the economy. Look at what the marijuana industry did for Colorado. Now just think about what the vagina industry will do for America.
Oh, Lord.
Prostitution, the oldest profession in the world.
Yeah.
It's just, hey, come on now.
Just need to be regulated, huh?
Need to be regulated.
Who started
safe and healthy?
Who started the hashtag Black Men Don't Cheat? Was that you, Duval? Who started that?
Nah, that was
You
that was
started.
I. Yeah, he got that from me. Cause I'm tired of being misrepresented, bro. Black men, most disrespected man on the whole planet, bro. Don't nobody give us credit for nothing. We don't have no representation. We are the most disrespected, and we the most sought after.
Yeah.
And we ain't really out here like that.
What made you come to that revelation?
What? That black men don't cheat?
Yeah.
I'm a black man. I'm a black man. In order to cheat, you got to be with somebody.
Right.
If you ain't with nobody, that ain't cheating.
So in other words, as long as you don't have a partner,
Right.
you should be able to like sleep with this one, that one.
Ain't nobody said nothing about no sleeping. If you a black man and your woman white, you can cheat.
How you come to that conclusion?
What you mean? Why wouldn't you cheat?
I mean, if you're in a relationship, is that what you're supposed to do?
She white.
She a woman. You chose like, I want you to be my woman. I want to be in a relationship with you. I mean, white, black, Hispanic, Asian, whatever.
Nah. Nah, black men don't cheat. Black men the most faithful men out here, man.
Do women believe you?
Yeah, sometimes.
What you mean sometimes?
Sometimes, bro. You know how they just like to be objective sometimes. But I feel like as a black man, you got a lot to prove out here.
Right.
So I don't know any black men that's out here cheating. I ain't never seen it.
Right.
I don't know nobody that cheated. Like, nobody. I mean,
I heard you say that.
sometimes they try to set you up and make it look like you cheat.
Right.
Like they'll sneak and throw you on live and then make it sound like you on there cheating, but it ain't even cheating. You see how you can fall into the trap easy.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know.
I didn't know.
You know that. It's a setup.
I heard you say that people should stop trying to change people.
Absolutely. Why would you?
So in other words, I agree. Accept the person as you find them, not how you wish them to be.
Yep. And sometimes you can't be looking for yourself and other people just because you doing right. Don't mean everybody gonna act right.
Right.
So
right.
you just gotta know what you're dealing
Right.
with. If you met that girl in the club and she was dancing, why would you tell her to stop? You can't change her. That's who she is.
Right.
You just need to accept what come with it.
Yeah. Now I'm like that. Look, if I meet somebody and they dress and I'm like, ooh, now all of a sudden I get with that person, now you can't dress like that no more. No, that's what I was attracted. I mean, I like that. I was attracted to that. I ain't gonna change. I don't want you to stop.
You gotta have some security in yourself.
Yes, for sure.
Knowing that it don't matter if she a freak or if she a church girl, if she gonna be on some on demon time, she gonna be on there anyway.
Right.
It ain't nothing you could do to stop that. You could try to intervene or delay it, but
She gonna be who she be.
she gonna be who she is, man. And I tell people all the time, just be what you be. Just don't include me.
But you also said women should stop trying to create the perfect man. What do you mean by that?
Well, a lot of women have this idea of the great, perfect man, right? And it's not even something that they really want. That's just what they heard somebody else want.
Right.
Like, that don't make sense.
I want a guy, he need to be over 6 foot tall. He need to be
Why?
educated. He need to be
For
well-rounded. He need to be...
What you need a man that tall for? You ain't tall. You got high cabinets in your house? Yeah, you need a man that's 6'7" for
He needs to be well-read. He got to want to travel when they ain't been nowhere.
Why?
But I'm just saying, that's what they want.
A lot of people won't accept that the type of person that they're attracted to don't even like them. It's a cold world.
It is.
I mean, it sounds good. It's cool to have standards, or it's cool to have a wish list, but they don't like you. Like
so the man that you looking for ain't necessarily looking for you.
When the last time you seen a tall man with a tall ass woman? Tall men ain't even attracted to tall women. They like short women. So then they take all the short women, then they leave all the tall women out here. Now it's just a bunch of short dudes trying to talk to tall women, and tall women don't like short men, but short men love tall women. The tall women looking for the tall dudes, but the tall dudes done stole all the short women, so the short dudes can't have no short women. It's crazy. It's stupid. They be like, they want a rich man. Rich men don't. Ain't no rich dude sitting around like, I wonder what Keisha with them 3 kids is up to. I feel like changing a life today. It don't happen. It's unreal.
You know what? And women try to guilt us in. Talking about, you like, when they have kids, 2 kids, 3 kids, or however many kids they have.
Which is not a problem.
It's not a problem, but you can't guilt a man talking about he ain't no man if he can't take care of you and your kids.
I mean, what? Where they daddy at? Why is that a big problem when you ask where they daddy at?
Right.
I mean, it's a lot of dudes that would accept women for with kids.
I ain't got no problem because I've dated women with kids. I ain't got no problem with that.
Why are you out here doing this? You
do what?
You don't love yourself enough.
No. You just told me I should like who like me.
You don't have to accept everything. You put all that, you went to the gym and did all that practice and all that running, all them touchdowns to be a stepdaddy?
I don't look at it no step. I'm a real daddy.
Man, you ain't you're the father that stepped up. Oh, no, hell no. You downplaying yourself, man. So come on now.
I like who like me.
You ain't gotta like them like that all the time.
No, but I'm saying, hey, look, I don't have a problem because a lot of times, I ain't really looking, because a lot of times women might, that I might be interested in, they want to have kids. And I don't know, I'm 56. So, I'm not finna be going to no graduation. They talking about, hey, Riley, your granddaddy out there.
Look at your daddy. I'm proud of you, son.
That ain't my granddaddy, that's my daddy, fool. No, that ain't happening.
You 56, don't be putting them old ass babies in them ladies.
Thank you. And when they got kids, they don't want no more.
I feel you.
It's
all good. But if you gonna be out there dealing with them kids' mama, man, you Shannon Sharpe now. You gotta make sure you take care of them. You gotta turn them on to put some Nikes on them and all that, man.
Oh, for sure.
Can't just be out there.
No.
You ever dealt with a woman who had a son who was good at ball and he was like, hey, he might do something?
The thing is, like, when I've dated women that had kids, they can't ask me for bags. They can't ask me for anything because I'm only going to do for the kids. Because I'm not finna buy you no Louis Vuitton and you got a kid out here that needs school clothes and maybe need a tutor or something like that.
See,
I ain't buying no bags.
You messing the economy up when you do that.
I don't
if
care.
You Shannon Sharpe and you deal with something, don't you understand that you might be her only chance to get that bag?
They got nothing to do with me. And then she gonna be, guess what? And she gonna be carried with another dude. No.
You can't, that's what I'm saying.
No.
When you find them, you want to leave them better than you found them.
Big end.
If you find her and she bad, but she got that Michael Kors on, and then she deal with Unc for a summer, you supposed to get her 2 or 3 bags. You supposed to take that 07 and turn it at least to a 17. You got to leave it. You can't just be out here rich.
I ain't got it like Karlous. I don't know what you think I got bread like that, Karlous.
I'm looking at your crew and they like, hey, tell them. You got to stop. You being cheap out here. You acting like Ocho.
Nah.
Ocho done rubbed off on you.
No. I help.
I don't see it.
I help.
You just said you ain't gonna get her a bag because you worry about who else she wearing it with. You got to fly over here and host them games. You ain't gonna be there all the time. No. So when you get her that bag and then I come in town for my show, I'm be like, Unc done put that little bag on you. Oh, that's why you ain't answering my calls no more.
No, this how it go. In the beginning, if all you ask is for stuff for the kids, the kids want to go to summer camp, the kids need to be enrolled in this, and the kids need to be enrolled in that. That shows me that you focus. Then I'll do like, okay, you know what? Boom. I hit her with a little bag.
See, you acting like you got a job, bro.
I do.
I don't like that, huh? I don't like that, man. See, this why the black economy is messed up, bro.
I got kids too. I got a sister that I take care of. I got a brother I take care of. I got a mom I take care of. I got responsibilities.
You supposed to show up like gold and be like, look, stay in school. You can be anything you want to be.
Yeah, I do.
Come here, let me give y'all some of this money. That's how it's supposed to be, man.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah. Quit being stingy.
I guess that's why.
56.
Karlous, I don't know where you think I got this enormous or this absorbent amount of money.
Bruh, do you understand you got about 20 minutes of football highlights on YouTube?
I don't get paid for those.
Club Shay Shay did more numbers than Joe Rogan. You got liquor. I'm sure you got a sponsorship from these little comfortable sweatsuits you keep wearing.
We working on.
You ain't got it yet?
We ain't got it yet.
Come on, huh?
We ain't got it.
You ain't got no little strapless bags and shit?
No, I ain't got the bag today.
Who doing your marketing for you? You need to holler at me.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
You hook it up.
Hey, I can talk to you.
Nah, because then what you call it gonna happen, and then the women gonna see this and say, but Karlous done hooked you up so to break me off.
Bro, I'm telling you. They already know anyway.
I ain't got
First of all, whatever, bro. I ain't even gonna get into all that, man. The streets is talking.
Let me ask you a question. You want to get married?
I don't know. I don't know.
How the hell you don't know at your age?
Because it's what marriage represents is too much for me right now. I gotta promise you forever.
Forever.
Forever? I don't know. I ain't really good at relationships, man. It is what it is. I tried.
You tried to, you was engaged, you tried to, did your lady live with you?
Yeah.
And what happened?
What you mean, what happened? What happens when people break up? She got all her shit and went home, man. She left. I'm a black man, so guess what? Whatever happened is my fault, right? I don't get to have no say-so in nothing.
Oh, you
know how it goes. When they sick of you, you the worst motherfucker they ever had. So
that's normally happened. I mean, when I broke up with my girlfriend, I told my coach, he's asked me what happened. And I say, we were both sick. He looked at me. I said, I was sick of her. She was sick of me.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
You about to get married?
I was engaged one time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It worked.
What happened?
What happened? She said she didn't want to be in the relationship anymore.
She ain't say that. That's how you sum it up. She ain't say that though.
Karlous, I'm just telling you what you were saying.
I mean, I'm telling you. I'm looking at the black men over here laughing because we know that ain't what happened.
Why would I lie about something like that?
Why wouldn't you?
No, I ain't gonna lie about something like that.
Look at the white dude. I don't know what they're talking about. I've been with my girl since 4th grade.
So let me ask you a question.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
When a woman ready to go, she ready to go.
But
ain't nothing you can do.
But here's the thing, though. She's not impulsive. When she leaves, she been thinking about this. Yeah. This ain't no 1 week.
They be gone before they leave.
Absolutely.
They've been 6-7 months.
Yeah, they done checked out on you.
Yeah.
They just checked out. They were just hoping, like, I ain't here, and he ain't. We'll make a split-second decision. That's not, women don't operate like that.
Yeah. I think with me, though, I think a lot of, like, when you deal with somebody for an extended amount of time, I think a lot of women, they love the potential.
Right.
And they be waiting on you to change on their time.
Right.
But some men at some point, at certain levels of life ain't looking to change. I'm doing what works for me. Ain't no way I could be right in every aspect of everything else in my life and my business and my career.
Right.
Everything going right except with you. That don't mean shit wrong with me. I just picked the wrong person. It happens. You look good, but that don't.
If you were to get married, how long do you think a person should date before they get married?
It ain't no time.
Ain't no set time.
You can meet somebody and be with them for 10 years, and you can meet somebody this weekend and be like, I can't live without you.
Damn.
Yeah, it ain't.
That ever happened to you?
I've seen some that I wanted to take, but
yeah,
it's one now though. I'm gonna keep it real with you. This motherfucker's so bad. I'm talking about bad.
Bad.
This motherfucker's so fine. I like her. Her eyeballs is sexy.
I don't think you look at her eyes.
This motherfucker got sexy eyeballs.
Does she?
I ain't never seen no shit like that. Ears, she got cute little ears.
She tall?
Hell no.
Damn.
Fine. I'm talking about fine like a ticket on the window.
Ooh.
Bad. Oof.
What's the problem? What's the hold up?
She be eating good vegetables.
What's the problem?
What you mean? What you mean? What's the problem?
I mean, you say she bad. I mean, you done locked her down?
I'm just lurking. That's the problem. Sometimes we move too fast.
We too fast.
We just gotta watch and see. I just want to see how she do in the next quarter. What she got coming up?
Okay.
But she bad.
Does she know you lurking?
She know. I don't hit her that much.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be.
You were like, hey girl, I just called to see how you doing. I ain't want anything.
Man. Oh, but she done start confessing all of it. I'm just sitting here yeah, for real? Oh, okay. He did it again? Okay. Yeah.
Man, you're dirty, man.
No, I'm not.
You're not supposed to be the shoulder she cry on.
I'm not. I can assess a situation. I just know that she just got a little bit more that she got to work out first.
Right.
Then you feel me? And
Yeah.
you talking about what's the budget? You got to open up the budget for one of these like this.
Huh?
Yeah, you got to.
She like that?
She bad. I'm telling, and ain't nobody never spent no bread on her.
But you about to.
I'm talking, she at that stage where she act like she don't even like nice shit because she ain't got none. Oh, man. She ain't got no Louis, none of that. She ain't never had one.
You buy a car?
Hell yeah.
Huh?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna get her a car.
Oh, Lord.
Hell yeah, I'm getting her a car. Cause she gonna appreciate it.
Damn.
I ain't got to buy the 600.
Nice $50,000 car, huh?
Hell,
Huh?
all she want is the C-Class.
Dang.
You know that little Benz
Yeah,
that be
yeah, I know,
outside,
yeah.
they just throw you the key to that. She look 250, 300. Hell yeah. Tinted windows. Finna do it.
I'm out here living wrong then, huh?
I'm telling you, bro, you really overthinking it. Really overthinking it. I can't believe you out here with this much paper and you ain't having your way.
Oh, no.
Oh, I got a little paper and boy. And I'm having the time of my life.
Man, I got too much responsibility, Karlous.
Hey, man, everybody grown. Everybody
Yeah,
grown.
I get it. But I just, like I said, I got kids, I got a mom, I got a sister, brother.
Them kids grown, man.
They are.
They married and everything.
No, my son married. I still got 2 daughters. I just put her through med school. I got another daughter. So, bro, I gotta be smart with my paper.
You don't. You just gotta get more paper.
But that requires me to work more.
Oh, you don't have no more days off.
I don't.
You ain't no more working, dog. You good.
Yes.
Sell some more of this liquor.
I'm
Put
trying.
this in the store.
It's in the store.
Sell it.
And we selling it.
Promote it. You ain't drop no. Drop it. Promote it.
Yes.
Tell them.
Yes.
Hey, go get some of this. My name's Karlous Miller, and I don't even drink. But when I do, I'm drinking this. You should have called this shit Oh, man.
Lord have mercy.
But that's the thing about it, man. We laughing and we, but like as black men, when you get to a level of success where you got a little extra and you could do little things like that to help out the family and have a little free little weekend to kick it with that girl with them nice eyes, that's what make it all worth it.
Yeah.
I ain't nobody holding on to this shit because I ain't never seen nobody take none of it with them.
Nah, I think that for me is that to make sure like my family, the kids, my sister, that they get an opportunity to like, because me and my brother, we came up the same. We were in the same house. My sister, we was in the same house. My mom, even though my grandparents raised me, my mom had it hard. My mom struggled. So now that I'm in a situation, it's like
I don't sound like you just got this paper though. You been straight for about 30 years.
No, I just got kind of disposable paper. I got disposable paper. I mean, paper. I got paper now. It's like, you know what? Okay, fine. You want that? I'll go get it.
See, I call bro. I'd be like, bro, let's go and go have.
Oh, what?
Whatever it is, the family.
No. My brother don't work. My brother got retired, so now it's my responsibility. My responsibility to take care of everybody.
Bro, you gotta stop making your brother cry all the time too, bro. All these beautiful ass stories. I know Sterling just be want to chill sometime. Then you come out of nowhere. I remember when I was 6 years old. I'm not even the best football player in my family. My sister is. I was like, what? You tripping. Every time Sterling goes somewhere, like, here you go with this shit, bro. I love my little brother, bro. We got to quit this shit up. Every time Sterling come outside, you make him cry, bro. Let him make it.
Okay, my bad. Wildin' Out. What's been your experience on Wildin' Out?
What you want to talk about? How they fired me or what? That's what you
Why
getting
you
at?
got fired?
Is that what you getting at? Just ask me.
How you got fired on your day off?
You see how I'm sitting here talking to you? I'm not acting. This is me.
Okay.
I say the wrong all the time.
Come on, you can't say the wrong thing to the wrong person, though.
Yes, you can.
Oh,
That's what I've been trying to tell you. That's the same thing I was saying about Monique. Bruh, I am a professional comedian.
Right.
I'm a talker. I know we can't keep saying that, but I am.
Right.
So if you hire me to do that,
let me do that.
let me do that. I don't know what happened. That was a dope experience. I was on that show for like 10, 11 years.
Damn.
Yeah. When they first brought it back, season 5.
Yeah.
Me and Chico and Conceited and Manuel Hudson, we was the original, like from the season 5 that they brought back. So I've been on there ever since they brought it back. Like I even did a couple episodes on the last season that they did.
Right.
So it's just been up and down, bro. I think I probably got the record now for being let go the most.
Let me ask you a question. Who's been your favorite guest? You had Michael Blackson, who's unbelievable, Kevin Hart, Katt.
Why would you say Michael Blackson?
You don't like?
I like Michael Blackson. He's just a talker. He would never be my favorite. That's my dog.
No, I'm saying who's been your favorite. I'm saying he's been on. I'm just naming people that's been on there.
Shout out to Michael Blackson. But he gonna every time he see me, be like that black son of a. He gonna talk about me anyway.
Yeah.
But that's been my partner for a long time. But he ain't even close to the top of who my favorite is, bro. I would say Kevin Hart, but every time he come on there, don't nobody get to say. He talked the whole time. Probably Snoop. Snoop come, he bring us a whole bunch of Snoop accessories, and and then he makes sure everybody has some, and then he walk off, and the atmosphere has changed. But Jay Leno came on Wild 'N Out one time. Let me see who else. I like when they had like the fine R&B single ladies too.
Right.
Who else? Probably my favorite guest of all times would probably be Tammy Roman, though.
Really?
Tammy Roman is funny as hell, bro. So shout out to her. She was very, very entertaining. Jocelyn Hernandez was dope. There's been a lot of people. T-Pain. But it's always the cast that make it fun. Like being on set with DC, Chico, Conceited, Justina, Emmanuel Hudson, one of the funniest people that you will ever see in person. Like, cause he don't have to be doing nothing. He could be complaining and it'd be funny. It's always dope to go in there and like take shit from Nick Room, cause he always got $100,000 worth of clothes and he don't even wear them. He just be on there with no shirt on. So we just go in there, take some from him. He don't even know it's missing.
Well, then, how you get fired then?
I don't know, honestly.
Do you say something about that man, woman?
Probably. I said all kind of crazy shit about Nick. That's what I do.
But
it wasn't even him that fired me. It was the other people. You know how that shit.
He ain't try to get you back?
I don't know. He did a little bit. But yeah, it was cool. I ain't tripping.
Let me ask you this.
Bro, if you a black man and you ain't never been fired, you ain't working hard enough.
Yeah. Right.
Let me go. Open me up for some more opportunities.
Why do you feel it's so important for black men to have communication after they have a disagreement?
So don't nobody get shot. That's why. But we gonna have to do a better job for the next generation.
Right.
To let the young brothers know that it's all right to express yourself. It's okay to have feelings.
It's okay to have a disagreement.
It's okay to have a disagreement, but that don't mean that this got to be it. You get what I'm saying? So I think discourse and therapy is something that's just really readily becoming available to us as black people, and we don't know how to deal with that. And sometimes a lot of us grew up in households around people who shouldn't have been around no kids, who told you how to, who
handle it.
Suppress your feelings and not be able to express yourself, or not even be able to say nothing back. That's talking back. That's talking smart. That's disrespectful. And a lot of that stuff got to change inside the community. Right. You get what I'm saying? So that's why it's important that we can have discourse and conversations and let people know that it's all right to have feelings. Men, black men, men in general, we don't really get to express ourselves, and that's why we don't live that long.
How did you decide, you, DC, and Chico, to come up with 85 South?
Because the show that you see on the stage is how we really interact with each other.
Okay.
I feel like we three of the coolest friends, but we don't never clash. Like it's just really like brothers. You get what I'm saying? Like the same, but different enough where it'll never be a conflict, bro.
Wow.
Like me and DC, when we left to go to Wild 'N Out, like I think he came season 7. So me and Chico was on like our 3rd season when he came. So it was all new to him. And it was just dope to see somebody just enjoy something that, you know, that was like an opportunity for us at a point. And now it's like, okay, now it's a job. But just to see it's like, he was still wide ass, so he brought the love and the passion back for that. Cause we like, okay, now it's dope. Now we got some people here that's gonna make it dope.
Right.
So we were kicking it hard in Atlanta. Then we got to New York, and then I linked up with Chico, and I couldn't find him. Then he came downstairs. He's like, "Oh, you just gonna throw me away because you with your real friends?" And that's how the introduction. That's how we really got cool. And the way that we kick it with each other, we just like that all the time. So it only made sense because we would always end up having like 2-3 hour conversations or just rapping or talking back and forth with each other. So that's the nucleus of the whole operation.
Will you consider that's one of your better decisions that you made?
What?
To link up with DC and Chico and create that platform?
Absolutely, because we all bring different weapons to the table. And it's dope to have somebody who could be strong where you weak, or somebody who got the same vision who could be like, oh, well, this what we're doing? Well, I can bring that. So it's dope to have a team. And like I said, we're not all after the same thing, so we'll never step on each other.
But how do you guys, because everybody is great in their own right, to make sure your egos don't get in the way? Because we've seen a lot of groups allow egos, allow money to get in the way, and it's never the same. And look, and sometimes you can have success on your own, but you guys are really united as a group. How do you keep egos out of it?
We don't. We love it. We encourage each other's ego. I think that's the biggest thing. Like, yeah, man, get all of it. You supposed they owe you that.
Right.
So we encourage the ego, but it ain't never like somebody, it ain't never individual. You get what I'm saying? Like, we trying to win for the team. We gonna go over there and we gonna drag it back over here.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Everybody eats beef.
DC went through something. He lost the mother of his kids.
Yeah.
And I know how close you are. How were you able to be there for a friend to let him know, bro, I can't even imagine the pain that you're going through, but I just want you to know that I'm here for you if you ever need me?
Man, that I cried more than he did. It was, you know what I mean? Because I lost my mother and just not even knowing, the uncertainty of the situation. Like, I don't know what to tell my little brother. I don't know what to say, but I'm here. I don't have no words. If you need anything, if you need me to go pick these kids up every day, or if you need me to, whatever you need, I'm extending myself to you, bro. That caught everybody off guard, because you got to keep in mind, I was with him the moment that he first saw her. And it's like, I remember when they didn't have no kids. I remember when they was in the love. Then all them kids is made out of love. And just to see how he fight and face the world, I made me so proud of him. You get what I'm saying? Because I met him when he was just a young, wild dude. And then to see the transition to being a man, to being a father, to being a father. I'm proud of him.
Right.
He handles it well.
Right.
He stayed prayed up. He ain't asked for no help. He didn't go get a new chick to try to fill in that role. He did it by himself. He stepped up. He forever got my respect for that.
What did that, in his most trying time, what did it tell you about your relationship with him?
That I was exactly where I was supposed to be. That outside of comedy, outside of that's my partner, God put us together for a reason. He put this team together for a reason. He put this family together for a reason. He gonna give you everything that you need. So not only do we have everything that we need to have everything that we want on the entertainment side, we got everything that we need in life.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's different when the whole team's strong, or the whole team got money, or the whole, you know what I mean? When people gonna show up for you in real life moments and not just be your entertainment friend.
Right.
That was the biggest difference to me.
Chico, have you convinced Chico to let's let it go?
You gonna understand, bro, Chico been bald for 10 years. He didn't even know his hair could grow that long.
Right.
He don't care about the bald. He care about the braids. So in his mind, he's not lacking the front. He's rocking 2 hairstyles at the same damn time. He having a ball. You can't talk him out of it, bro. And I don't let nobody else talk him out of it. Nah, he didn't know he could grow no braids until the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
Because the crazy part is we both bald.
Right.
But we wasn't shaving our head through the whole pandemic.
Right.
But once I got the little George Jefferson, I was like, I look 71.
Yeah.
Cut mine off, bro. Cut mine off.
Chico like, nah.
Nah, he like, bro, this is crazy. I found somebody to braid this. And when he got it braided, living his best life, bro. How you gonna tell him?
No.
What?
No, you can't tell him. I mean, hey, you don't want to hurt his feelings.
You can't.
He don't care now.
That's the best thing about Chico being, bro. Like a lot of people can sit there and try to convince you that they don't care what people say. This dude will actually show you. He don't give a damn what nobody says, bro. That's what he brings to the 85 South show, bro.
Right.
It's like he stand on it. He stand in it. He don't hide it. He's not easily embarrassed.
Right.
He's not a person who's gonna shy away from anything, bro. He stands in it.
Right.
That's the best thing about Chico being one of the realest.
Steve Harvey. A lot of people, man. Ricky Smiley, Said the Entertainer, Earthquake, so many of the comedians that's come on my platform have said what Steve has done for them. Steve let you guys use his studio for 2 years. Okay, come on, we'll correct it. Go ahead.
We used Steve's studio for 2 years. Yeah. He didn't know. He didn't know we was in there. He allowed it once he found out.
Right.
One night he showed up though.
Oh, so y'all was doing it.
And then he was like, man, what the hell y'all got going? Boy. Finna kick some ass. Finna kick some ass. He didn't allow it.
Right.
But he didn't stop it. But once he found out, he was cool with it.
Right.
Steve cool.
So how did you meet Steve?
I ain't know him at first. My dog and them used to work for him. Like my whole team used to work for him. Like my boy Katt, my boy Joe, Chad, Ryan. Like we basically hired the whole staff that he fired.
Okay.
He had fired all my partners.
Damn.
They ain't even do nothing. He just let everybody go. But he had another partner who was like Steve had a homie who who was like his second in charge.
Right.
Who wasn't all the way up to par, and he was trying to like get them out of there anyway so he could pull his move. Then it happened like that.
Right.
So we were using the studio in the off time because, you know, like he do the morning.
Right.
So at night, the whole, you know, the studio wide open.
Wide open.
And so we started putting it together, had his team, all the guys that he let go, and I guess they played him some of the show, and he was like, all right, since they ain't in there, you know, smoking up my studio or messing with nothing, I let it go on until it can't go on no more.
Okay.
But yeah, shout out to Steve Harvey, because a lot of that, like we probably used the studio for free probably a good 2 years.
Wow. Y'all ain't had no overhead.
For free? No overhead? That's what really put us on our feet, bro.
What would you like to tell people about ownership? Because a lot of times, you know, people like, man, because you when you get a 9 to 5, somebody cutting you a check, you know that's the regular. But when you own something, you don't work, you don't get paid, Karlous.
You gotta take a chance.
Yeah. And a lot of people ain't willing to take that check. Man, I can't miss no check.
A lot of people ain't in a position to take the chance. But you gotta set yourself up, because life is all about that. Like, we live in America. This is a capitalistic society. Bro.
Absolutely.
You don't have something for sale, you ain't gonna make it.
Right.
You gotta have something for sale.
Right.
So what I would tell people about ownership, especially black people though, is like, take the chance, invest in yourself. If you can go to somebody else's job and do it good enough that they'll pay you, that's a skill.
Yes.
So when you get out of there, you need to try to refine that skill and take it to another level. I think God gave everybody at least one good talent, one good gift. And for you not to exercise it and use it is disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody got the potential to be great. But a lot of people don't just They don't take that chance. So when I got me a little piece of paper, I started looking around at all the rappers and entertainers, and they just got all the cars and all the jewelry, and like, but don't nobody got no building.
Yeah.
You can't ride by nothing and see a building. And like, that's okay. That's the spot. I wanted that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I wanted my own studio.
Right.
I wanted to be able to come in here and turn the lights on and create something.
Yeah.
And then that Tyler Perry was one of my biggest inspirations.
Yeah, man.
I saw what he did down there with Fort
McPherson.
That in Atlanta, you mean it should be one of them in every city.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like we need that.
Right.
And then we can't complain about not having the opportunities. We got to create our own opportunities, man. We don't need Hollywood to pick one black person that they like and put them in 50 movies. We need to pick our own stars, man.
Right.
We need to make our own stars. So that's the whole motivation. Like, I feel like this is just phase one for me.
Right.
I can't wait to see what happens. I want to get on here, talk my shit, let somebody see me.
Right.
Then they hire me, give me another check. Then I'm gonna take that check and get another studio, flip that studio. Then we're gonna be making movies. Then we're gonna be shooting commercials. And then, if you feel what I'm saying, I'm trying to get it all.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
The Netflix deal.
Ooh.
What did that mean to you guys? Like, Netflix came in and you guys you finally ironed it out and you debuted at #1.
Even bigger than the deal, it was debuting at #1 independently. That was the real stamp to let people know it's possible.
Right.
Not only can we still be independent, have the ownership, but we can still broker a deal with a corporation like Netflix. They can trust us with a budget. They can trust us to put out a quality product. So I wanted that to parlay some more relationships. Right. I want NBC to see it, and ABC, and Fox, or whoever. Man, we've been working with NASCAR lately. Right. So it's just building that trust, especially independent.
Yes.
When you could do something like that, you can stay independent and you can go corporate too, and not mess the money up,
right.
Not say the wrong word, or not offend them people, and it's all good, they come back.
What do you learn most about money?
That you'll never have enough of it. It's a strange relationship with money. Because the people who got $500,000 trying to get to 1 million. The people who got 1 trying to get 5. The people who got 5 trying to get 20. The people who got 20 trying to get 50. The 50 want 100. The 100 trying to get to 500.
Right.
The 500 trying to get to 1 billion. It's a never-ending game, bro. And plus, there's nothing that you can really do with it. You could use it to do some shit, but it ain't nowhere that you can.
And people are like,
take that shit.
And that's what I try to tell people, Karlous. People are like, man, Shannon, you work too much. I say, bro, y'all don't tell Jeff Bezos that. He got 200 billion.
Yeah, he got more money than anybody.
Yeah, Elon Musk. Look at all the wealthiest people in the world. What they do damn near every day. Work.
Exactly.
But you think I got the little bit of paper I got, you want me to take time off? Hell nah.
Nah.
I'm trying to get more.
I don't need no vacation. I enjoy what I do.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I enjoy what I do.
Yeah.
I don't have nobody yelling at me,
right.
telling me I need to be back in 30 minutes. It's, bruh, I'm living my dream. I'm in it.
Right.
This is the stuff that I prayed for.
Yeah.
So I want to do it. I want to be the one who go get the bag and bust it down. And like you said, I got a team too. I got people who depending on me who don't do nothing else.
That's it.
So I got to go get me some and them some.
Because everybody got
like you said, and then once you start looking at the family, like, oh, there go my little niece.
Yeah.
Then my partner got 3 little girls, and then we got to get some more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, I feel like as black people, we've been locked out of money too long. I'm still trying to get all the shit they ain't let my granddaddy get.
Yeah.
That's how I'm living.
Is it true smoking weed makes you smarter?
No, it just make you pay attention to details.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Make you hungry.
Yeah. But I think that sometimes the weed it's just like having a little highlighter. All the little things that you miss. You can listen to a song that you've been listening to for 10 years, but if you listen to it and you had a little bit, like, niggas, is them violins?
Yeah. You'd be like, oh, so that's what they've been saying. I never knew what they've been saying.
I never knew that. Damn. Yeah. I don't think it's one of those things that it's like, it's not a necessity. Right. It's not something I don't feel like you could be addicted to it. There's a lot that goes into that.
Could you stop smoking weed for $1 million?
Absolutely. Give it here.
What weed?
I turned into Stephen A. Smith.
Stay off the weed.
Absolutely. How long? Forever?
Yeah.
That ain't enough forever.
$5 million forever.
Probably. Maybe.
Now, if you start back, you have to pay the $5 million back plus interest.
All right. That's cool. Cause I'm sure they got some once you get $5 million, they got some over there that's probably better than weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever they got going on. They got some better going on over there anyway.
You have smoked with celebrities?
Yeah.
They smoke good weed?
Sometimes.
Now I know Snoop got the best.
Snoop do.
Wiz?
Absolutely. Absolutely. He got this called Khalifa Kush. Lord have mercy. This might be better than Snoop.
Huh?
This crazy. This shit's so good. He came here about 4 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
I still got a little piece that he left me. I need to get back with him.
Yeah, why didn't you just have him drop you off a pound or something?
I don't know. I don't even know if that's. I don't know. I need to catch up with him. That's fire.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
yeah, I don't want that. I'm glad.
Yeah. Who else? It's a lot of people like them dispensary people. They don't even be celebrities. They be having like some top shelf.
So is the dispensary the best place to go get the weed now? Or you still can go to the man and get it. The man ain't got no good weed.
Street weed still beating it.
It's still better than the dispensary.
Yeah. If you know the right people, absolutely. There's some people I know out in California. They some gang members. They got that.
See, you got to be able to trust them because they lacing it and dipping it and everything.
Yeah, it's not. Trust me, man. We'll rap.
Okay. I don't want none. I
know some people.
Yeah, I believe you. I don't want to.
I know people.
You said you would like to do movies.
Yeah. They don't even have to be comedy movies though. I really want to play a villain. I want to be an evil motherfucker. On like, you watch Law and Order or something.
Yeah.
I want one of them. Give me one of them. Let me play the villain.
Right.
I want to be able to call him like, look, you have 2 hours to get me my money. I'm trying to. Yeah, that's what I'm on. It ain't got to be comedy though.
So is there any, like, I had a couple of comedians on. It's like, look, I ain't wearing no dress. Is there any role, is there anything that you wouldn't do in a movie?
Yeah, I don't want to do no like that either.
Okay.
That's why I feel like I've been able to be successful as a comedian. Don't nobody want to me. For real. I mean, they got people for that.
Yeah.
Let them do that.
Right.
Why would you need me in that? No, I don't. Bruh, it's in this entertainment industry, you need black women around.
Right.
Because sometimes black women can say things without saying it.
Right.
They could just give you that.
I don't know, honey. I don't know, child.
You wearing that? And then it'll just put you back into perspective.
Nah, no.
Nah, they don't need me for that, bro. Nah, hell no.
2 minutes of fame. Katt Williams, Keke Palmer, Jess Hilarious, Sinbad, Deion Cole, Earthquake. What was that experience like? What was it like to be on that? Because I guess it's like when athletes get together, like when I got, we get together, we go back to the Hall of Fame and we just laugh and talk and reminisce about stuff. So I can imagine it's very similar that when you on the set and there's a lot of other comedians that you guys just go at it.
2 minutes of fame. I'm in there about 2 minutes. About 2 minutes,
right?
Man. It was cool though, man. It's always cool when you trying to expand your empire,
right?
And you get to throw them little credits on there. I ain't one of the main cast members on there,
but you in it.
But I took the opportunity to do it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I had a day off. They called me. They was excited to have me on set. I came in. I did my thing, and I left. I went right back to the grind, bro. I'm all about collecting these checks, man.
When I had Katt on, you were one of the young comedians that he mentioned by name.
Right. You see how crazy that is? I've been doing comedy for 20 years and still young and up and coming.
Yeah. he said he loves some Karlous. He loved what your guys be doing.
Hey man, well, we appreciate that, Katt, because you came on this show and let the chopper sing. I ain't think you like nobody.
Man, talk to me. Man, there was a lot going on this summer. Talk to me about that with Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
Hey, man, that's just like, that's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother.
Did you see that coming? Did you see that popping off like that?
Yeah.
Did you?
I can see that happening in a lot of places. It's because you got to keep in mind, this is competition. It's friendly competition, but it's still competition. So some people, they can laugh and play with you because you ain't a threat to them.
Right.
But then if you step into that, like the UFC, them guys be cool as hell until they step into that octagon.
Right.
Now, anything that happened in that octagon,
right,
in these 3-4 minutes on this round, you either gonna whoop my ass or I'm gonna whoop yours.
Right.
And we're gonna shake hands when we walk up out of here. But the whole time we in here, we're gonna fight like hell. I don't think they ever liked Drake. They never liked Drake.
But the man done put so many people on. How many people done, I mean,
think about it. He too easy to hate on. Everything going right. Nigga tall, light skin, got curly hair. All the women love him. All his music good. Got a whole bunch of money. Ain't even from America. He too easy to hate. Then you got Kendrick Lamar. He grew up like us. He put his mama van on his album cover. He struggled for real. His daddy drunk asking for the dominoes.
Right.
He had to grow up in Compton. Nigga, it's rough out. Drake ain't had no struggle in his life.
No.
He was doing good in Canada. He was dancing with his white friend, Jewish uncle. They having bar mitzvahs, good investments. You feel me?
Yeah.
His mama family got that check. Kendrick going through it, bro.
Yeah.
He had a rough life. That's too, Drake shouldn't have messed with him anyway. You don't start no shit with nobody from Compton. Compton? Hell no. They've been running the rap game since '91.
Right.
Why would you do that? Out of all the people to beef with? I'm telling you, Drake, he's still Drake though.
Yeah.
He could drop one of them.
Oh, he finna drop.
He drop a whole R&B album and don't even worry about no rap no more. He good. But that was very interesting. A big salute to Kendrick Lamar. He took it to another level on that one.
The passing of Rich Homie Quan, it really shook Atlanta.
It did.
What can we learn from that situation?
To check on your people, man. To check on your people. Don't nobody never want to have to be that person. You get what I'm saying? To say, hey man, you might be doing too much. Or maybe you should stop doing that. Or maybe you should slow down or chill. That's what it showed me. That sometimes you gotta be that. Sometimes you gotta be the one that step up and say, hey. But it lets you know that no matter where you at in life or you're a celebrity or whatever it is, everybody dealing with something when they go home and close that door. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody got them demons, or everybody is fighting to stay relevant. So check on your people, man.
Right.
Make sure your people are good.
Cardi B responded to one of your tweets when you said that Kanye had fell off. She said Kanye found the Lord. How did that fall off? Why you bother people all the time, man?
I'm not bothering nobody. It's Twitter. Kanye finding the Lord ain't got nothing to do with that tweet. Now you done brought it up. Now he gonna be back mad. Nah, bro. But when I said that, I was just speaking from a fan.
Right.
Like Kanye West, I became a fan when he was all about like, you know, trying to get in the game.
Right.
When his girl was a Delta, when he was a backpack rapper, when he had some consciousness to the music, and then he started just like, you know, not to hold him in one space creatively, but you know, that was a whole movement for a minute. I miss the old Kanye.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about the new.
Right.
That's not the Kanye that I felt, you know, that made me a fan. Some of it's good,
right.
But I prefer we could get some College Dropout where you had them soulful samples.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? When you had the teddy bear mascot and the graduation.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Exactly. Like that's the shit I want to hear. And all this new shit with the clothes. And, I ain't even trying to hear all that.
Castanet. You caught some flack with the Castanet when he
ain't that crazy? What about all them other tweets where I was showing love? I just was like, bro, why you in jail? But then they was like, Los, you did a skit in jail? I was like, that's not what whatever, bro. You can't win with the internet.
No, you can't.
That's why I get on there every day and I make it a point to piss them off. I'm not trying to be politically correct. Whatever they do, ain't nobody gonna do nothing.
What type of father are you?
I think I'm a damn good father. I gave my son all the advantages in life. My son is 6'4". He got a 4.0.
You ain't giving no athletic ability.
My son is play basketball.
He got that from mama.
Right. He got the band. He in the band too. Now he got the band from his mama. He's a dope musician.
Okay.
So he play a few instruments. Right. And my son real chill, bro.
Are you hands on?
Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. Like me and my son got the dopest relationship. Cause it's not like, I'm not James Evans. You get what I'm not James Evans, so I'm not hard on him all the time. I push him, and I try to give him the option to pick. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I love being a father, bro. It make me wish that I would have had more kids, because at this point it's just so fun. And
you can.
No, I mean, like, I wish I would have had more in that time.
Right. Well, you can go ahead and start now. You try to get me to have some.
I will. I'm not scared of kids. Kids don't scare me.
Bet you ain't gonna do it though.
I am. Wait, you maybe next year when I might. The girl with them pretty eyes.
Well, I might do it if you do it.
Pull up, man.
Damn, doc.
Do it.
I ain't got nobody like that.
Yes, you do.
I ain't got nobody for 18 years, man.
You got that good insurance.
It is pretty good, though.
It's damn good. Come on, man. What we doing? Come on, man.
You defended Ja after he get his second. After Ja got his second incident with the gun, you defended him.
Yeah.
You said, man, you
I'll
can't
defend him right now.
You can't walk around Memphis without
You
a piece.
cannot walk around Memphis without no fire. Everybody know that. Everybody know that. And he from South Carolina. You can't be in South Carolina. This the South. Everybody got that fire. We love some fire down here. We are Second Amendment. See, a lot of black people, they like some of that shit they be saying, but we Second Amendment, bro.
Yeah.
We love Jesus.
Yeah.
We love some gun, football, and some food. That's top 5 in the South, bro. Hey, John Moran ain't did nothing wrong.
But y'all can have security, though.
No, you can't. Even if you got security, you still need that fire on you.
No, I ain't going nowhere. I need that fire.
You going outside.
Yeah.
You need that fire everywhere you go.
No, I'm going outside to go to the airport. I'm going outside.
Hey, the airport's so gangster. The airport's so gangster, you can take your fire and check your fire and get it when you get off the plane. Take it everywhere you go. That's what America was built on, bruh. I can't wait for them to come back.
Madam VP in an interview said she got that stick too.
Exactly.
Say, hey, run up in there if you want to.
Exactly. Everybody gotta have that fire, man. Not that you want to go out here and be ignorant.
Right.
It's just to protect yourself.
Yeah.
And sometimes when people know you got that fire on you,
They leave you alone.
they'll leave you alone. Because they don't know if you crazy as they are, bro. I'm letting mine go. I promise you I am. I'm a small man. I'm scared. I'm scared every time you look at me crazy. I'm scared.
Somebody raised their boy.
What he hollering for? Bow, bow, bow. Whole thing. It ain't gonna be no accident. When they ask me, well, why you shoot so many times? I was still scared. I'm letting the fire go every time.
You College Hill. You always get into it with Swaggy P.
Me and Swaggy P stay into it.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord have mercy.
I told Swaggy P to shut up and dribble. Now I had them people on College Hill 38 hot at me, man. They want to play politics. It ain't political.
Right.
Some things make sense.
Right.
Some things don't make sense.
Right.
But you're not about to sit here and try to act like these are my problems. They're problems.
Right.
And they need legit solutions.
Right.
They not my problem.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Did you get upset that Black China didn't know who you were?
Why wouldn't I? Why would I be upset about that?
Did you know who she was, right?
Bro, Black China done came on Wild 'N Out 2 or 3 times.
Right.
Okay, I knew exactly who she was. She was a whole nother person then. I knew the old her.
Right.
You
didn't know Angela.
I don't know Angela. I never knew Angela.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you ever worry about getting canceled?
How they gonna cancel me? They didn't put me on. You didn't make me, so you can't break me.
Wow.
Plus, I'm a comedian. They can cancel me on the internet all day. All day. I done been canceled by the Nicki Minaj fans, by the Rainbow folks, by the white people. I done had the Republicans. I done had the NRA, the NBA, the NFL, the streamers, Casanat. I love Casanat. My son put me up on that. All I was saying, like, bro, your platform huge right now. Don't be a black man in jail.
Right.
But then I watched it and I was like,
It's all,
yeah, I thought it was real jail.
Right.
Like, it's so much other shit. But big salute to all them.
Right.
So I don't care about no being canceled, bro. And plus, when you're a comedian, and then you go to the show, the people who come to these shows, they don't give a damn about what's going on the internet. This just some and giggles that I be having in my house, and they think that I'm sitting here serious. I'm really sitting in my drawer eating Fruit Loops or something, just on the internet talking.
The big thing is that a lot of what we were talking about, Katt, and a lot of comedians that's come on my platform, is joke stealing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that prominent?
Yes, absolutely.
So if somebody stole one of your jokes and they say, "Man, I got this from my boy Karlous," you cool with it?
That's not how they do it.
They just gonna make it seem like that's their joke.
Right.
They're the originator of that.
I don't even think they even do that. Sometimes comedians just be on stage scrambling, and they'll do it unconsciously. And then once they realize that that's what they done did, they don't.
Do they call you? Have somebody ever stole your joke and say, "Karlous, man, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I used something you said."
Nah, they don't. It don't work like that. They just gonna steal it and keep it moving. But it's kind of just like when rappers rap, and you hear a rapper use another rapper bar, you like, you ain't stealing it, but you did say it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that could really be a thing though. Right. That's some fist fighting type shit. Especially,
really?
Yeah. Bro, comedians fight more than any group of people that I ever been around. For that right there. Cause you gotta keep in mind, this is an individual sport, right?
Right.
And it's not like good jokes are just, some people don't create at the same speed. Mm-hmm. So they steal. But it's a group of them.
Right.
It's a group of stealers. They steal on purpose. They know they stealing because they want it so bad. Mm. Not the joke, the admiration and the fame and the, you know what I mean? Where people can look and be like, hey, you one of them ones. Like, man, you stole that shit.
Being on the road with Mike Epps, some more Lavelle Crawford. I've had Lavelle on, and he's hilarious. Know Mike a little bit, not much. I would love to have some more. So if you're watching this some more, I'd love to have
man, you got mad at Mike. You can't be mad at Mike, man.
I don't play like that.
Play like what?
Mm-hmm. I don't play like that.
That was for real.
I was gonna have a conversation with him and say, well, I wanted to know why he felt like that what he said was okay. And he's told me, man, I joke with Shaq all the time. I call Shaq Shrek. I said, Mike, you think calling Shaq Shrek is the equivalent of what you saying about me? Mm. He like, man, you know what? You right. You right. I said, bro, I ain't got no problem with you, bro. I said, but you know how people are very influential.
Right.
I said, you say that, you said it. Well, Mike must know. And then it takes a snowball effect.
See?
I said, let me go ahead and them other people saying stuff. I said, Mike, he said, but I said, I don't care about them. I said, cause they ain't got no weight. I said, but you've been in this thing 30 years. You've been in major movies. You different. Them other clowns, I don't pay them no attention.
You gotta give everybody the same grace. Well, you know, that's part of it though. Everybody ain't playing.
Yeah. And see, and that's what I told him. I say, Mike, sometimes people hide how they truly feel in jokes. I say, there's a little truth. And what's joke to you might be deaf to somebody else. So be careful.
You're right. That's why you gotta keep that fire too. Sometimes motherfucker ain't playing. You don't never know. You don't. Got to, man. It's different. It's different. Cause like you said, sometimes when you bullshitting and you joking, everybody ain't joking about.
That's the thing. You have to know when people. everybody don't joke. And that's what my grandpa used to say, boy, everybody don't joke like you joke.
Right.
So you have to understand, Karlous, I came from a different era. Men didn't play like that. You couldn't call somebody that.
Right.
They would fight you on sight.
On sight.
Now we done got everybody like, oh, no, bro, don't play with me like that. Because do I strike you as a guy that play like that? Mm-mm. And I said, Mike, if you saw what you said, if you saw me in person, you would never say that to me, bro. All them dudes that be talking like that, what you think the likelihood of everybody that you've heard say something, comedians and all, if they saw me face to face, that's what they would start with.
Hey, man. I'm sitting here with you. I'm like, hey, bro, they wouldn't say that shit. You a big dude, bro.
No, I don't bother nobody.
See, that's the difference. I bother people. I fuck with people, bro. I don't understand some man.
You do.
I do.
But you try to get me in some stuff.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
This not live.
Yo, it ain't. You did a 30-minute special on Kevin Hart's Laugh Out Loud?
I forever loved Kevin Hart, bro. Kevin Hart a G. Kevin Hart getting so much paper.
That you're gonna work. He worked over
there. What we was talking about, he gave me a fat check for that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about as soon as I got done, I ain't had to wait. It wasn't in the mail or nothing. He just had to walk up. Oh, Lord, let me go and get up out of here.
Hey, you need 30 more minutes?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Bro, Kevin Hart a real one, bro. For real. And for him to have a platform, for him to be getting as much, he on rock star status.
For sure.
For him to even give a damn about what anybody else got going on. He picked a handful of comedians that he liked, that he personally selected, him and his team. And they were like, bro, we believe in you. We want you to rock out. No restriction. Do what you do. And at that particular moment, it was the perfect time, bro. Wow. So Kevin Hart, yeah, man, that's my dog. And he got a lot of dope cars. So
he does.
Man, I with that.
Yeah, he got cars.
Absolutely.
I ain't talking about no Ferraris and stuff like that. He got old school. I'm talking about old school.
Built.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they were to do a Kings and Queens of Comedy today, who would they select to do the Kings of Comedy and the Queens of Comedy?
Besides us, 85 South?
Yeah.
How many I get to pick?
Bro, how many were the Kings of Comedy? With 4 people.
So I get to pick 4?
Yeah.
4.
I see why you became a comedy. School wasn't for you. Huh?
I'm trying to get the parameters right.
You get 4.
4 kings and 4 queens.
Yes.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna keep it all the way real, bro. I think Lil Rel, one of the funniest comedians like of this whole generation. Like I think that dude funny as hell. I do. Lil Rel. I'm not including me, Chico D. I'm not putting this in there. Lil Rel. Who else? Maybe like, look, damn, this is gonna be the whole Chicago.
Were you gonna put Dion in there?
I was gonna put Dion and Corey, but that's the whole Chicago.
That's all Chicago.
But Atlanta and Chicago always had the best comedians to me anyway. I don't know. This hard.
It is.
This hard. Cause I be thinking like Kobe Bryant, bro. I don't really just be sizing up the competition. I just be like, line them up. We'll take over everybody.
What about for you women?
Let me see. One of my I gotta put my baby mama on there. Ashima Franklin, she'll be on there.
Okay.
And then I put Jess Niche on there. And then I put Paris Sachet on there. And then I put maybe like Kelly Kells on there or Zaynab.
Okay.
Zaynab, she funny as hell. It's a lot of funny ass women. But on the King side, bro, I like Lil Rel. I like my boy Damn Fool out of Chicago.
Damn, you don't want to pick nobody but out of Chicago, huh?
Them my favorite comedians, bro. Shout out to all the Chicago comedians. Let me see. I put my boy like James Davis, Sydney. I just named some niggas. Who else, man? You put me on the spot. I wasn't expecting you to ask me no shit like that. My boy Ali Sadiq.
Okay.
I like my boy Ralph Barbosa.
Okay.
He funny as hell. Who else, man? It's a lot of them though. It's a gang of comedians that I like, man. Like Ha Ha Davis.
Yeah.
Mojo Brooks, another Chicago comedian. Country Wayne.
Yeah.
I'll definitely put Country Wayne on there. I put
You only got 4 spots. You ain't finna put nobody else on there.
they kings, bro. I put everybody on there. It'll be a marathon. I put all of them on there.
If we sit down 5 years from today, how different is Karlous Miller's life gonna be? What will he be accomplished in the next 5 years?
Hey man, really? I'm gonna be funnier, be finer. I'm gonna have a little more paper. Probably be driving around in something, you know, a little bit more spiffy. You know, just,
That cute-eyed girl, she gonna be gone.
no, she ain't. She might have number 2 in there.
What?
Number 2 and number 3. Oh, I'm telling you, if I get in the club, I'm shooting the whole club up.
Oh man, come on,
the
man.
whole club. Fire.
Come on, Karlous.
Boop, 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 boop. All that, whole club. She just that bad. She bad.
Off the rip?
Off the rip.
Oh my goodness.
I'm telling you, she one of the ones, bro. She from the country too. Body ain't got a mosquito bite on it. Just
Club Shay Shay do not
what?
condone.
Yes, you do.
No.
I'm gonna be on live with her. Be on live.
There you go, man.
I'm gonna be on live.
It's too soon.
No.
It's too soon. I need about 2 more months. Let 2 more months pass.
No, it's out, man. It's out. It's out.
You keep breaking it up.
So that's what I gotta do. I got to. I would have had me a sock bill because I would have knocked the phone on the floor. They would at least saw my sock. I got me some socks coming out.
Man, they need to get, you know what? I should get them grippy socks. I heard they got some grippy socks.
Oh, man.
You heard about them?
They got grippy socks, waterproof blanket, all that. I would have got all that.
I need grippy socks.
Yeah.
Grippy socks, hit your boy up.
They will.
You got anything to promote? What you promoting?
You know, we got an app. We got Channel 85, but we dropping all our exclusive content, man. So download the app and support that. We on tour right now. Big business. Me, Chico, and DC. Selling out arenas, man. 15,000 seaters.
Wow.
Yeah, we busy, bro. We trying to double back. We think we're gonna do another Netflix joint.
Mm-hmm.
Everything 85 South, bro. If you looking for me or you need some laughs, 85 South, Karlous Miller. I'm coming. Auditions, TV shows, got some movies in the works. People always say that, but you never see the movies.
Right.
These ones really coming out.
They're coming out.
Yeah, they really coming out.
Karlous Miller with a K. Appreciate
Absolutely.
you, brother.
Love. Club Shay Shay. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get on up out of here. I'm gonna take this shit. You don't need none of this, bro.
Go ahead, bro. You good? That's you.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why all my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice. That's why